Well, hello everybody. How are y'all doing today? And again, I'm here coming from Burroughs Park in Tomball, Texas. So hit that subscribe button and like us. We greatly appreciate your support. All right, so here we go. As I said, I was coming with 3 different brands, 2 type of worms. The first one we have here is the Wanglers Live 30 Natural. Big, fat, juicy red worms. And their thing is, no refrigeration needed. And that is correct. When you go to pick these up at the store, they are not refrigerated. They are actually up on the counter. The next one is the 18 Canadian NightCrawlers, found in most of your sporting goods stores and bait shops. These are NightCrawlers, and you will find them in the refrigerator. And next are the one and only big red worms, also named Dancin Rascals. And as you can see, they are endorsed by the one, the only, the legendary Mr. Bill Dance himself. So let's talk about these for a minute. And you will also find them refrigerated. This is not a comparison of which is best. Now, I will admit it is hot down here in Texas. So there's a slated temperature for the Wanglers. But being in Texas in the hot sun when I'm out fishing all day, I do keep them in my Lucky Bait cooler. I have this little playmate that we keep our bait in, regardless if wherever we're at in the summertime, if we're shrimping with shrimp, we're fishing with worms, cut bait, keep it right here. I put me a little bag of ice in there. That'll help keep it cool. So let's talk about the Dancin Rascals first. One thing about the Dancin Rascals, as you see, it comes in a plastic container. You can save these containers. I like them. They're plastic. Paper container. Paper container. Now, what about the worms? Let's look at the dirt. Let's start with the NightCrawlers. As you see, NightCrawlers, there's dirt, but it's wet dirt. It is moist. When you use it, it's crunchy. Ugh. Look at that. Crunch those balls up. Look what's left on my hand. Mud. The Wanglers and the Bill Dances has similar type substance. As you see, while it is moist, it is not muddy. Look at the Bill Dances. Moist, not muddy. So, and there you have them. How many worms are in here? The red worms say 30. The NightCrawlers say 18. I'm going to take them at their words. So if I got 18 big, fat, juicy NightCrawlers, look how big those things are. They are huge. Now, some people tear them and use them, make 2 or 3 worms out of it. I believe in big bait, big fish. I will put a big NightCrawler on there. And who knows what I'm going to catch. A big bluegill. I've even caught a big carp on a NightCrawler. Big catfish on a single NightCrawler. And there Mr. NightCrawler goes back. My red worms. These are not thin, skinny red worms. These things have some meat to them. The Wanglers. They have meat to them. Look at that. And I use a whole one of those. Let's take a look and dig down here. Oh my goodness. Meaty red worms. I'm telling you. The panfish, the bluegill, they be eating them up. That's my chosen choice of baits. And so I was really happy when I was walking through the store one day and I seen Wanglers. Because they're not refrigerated, and it works for me because a lot of times I'm out in the hot sun fishing, and I'm a long-term fisherman. When I go to the bank, I plan on being there for the day. Hours on time. We was out here Saturday. We was here for 10 hours of fishing. Same thing here today. It's about 3:30 and I'll be here to 8 o'clock. Now, just to ensure that my bait don't go bad on me, melt, what I do is I will keep them in my little playmate cooler. But if I'm out for a couple hours, I definitely do not worry about putting them on ice, keep them in a cool, dry place. I just leave them out. We fish with them till we fish them up, because we'll fish them up quickly. So I'm going to reach in here to my trusty old bait box. As you see, I got my worms in there. And I'm going to start out with the Wanglers, because I've just came to be in love with the Wanglers now. Shake a little of the dirt off the top. Look at them big juicy worms. Look at them big juicies. And yes, like I said, I use a whole worm. Whether it's a NightCrawler, red worm. Let them go on there and let them wiggle as they're live. Depending on how much I got, I hook them 1, 2, or 3 times so they can sit there. Look at that action. Look at that action. Water quite clear today. I can see the fish. I'm wearing Oakley's prisms, so the water is clear, but I can definitely see the fish and see the beds that they've laid. Let me throw out past them. Let's see if I can get somebody to bite here. There we go. Ah, I missed him. Had a bite. Saw that line go tight real quick, fast, in a hurry. There it go again. Okay, he's messing with it. Might be one of those small babies. But I'm definitely in them. Wind's blowing, so the line is moving. Of course, I don't have a weight. Oh, actually, he was on there. He's a small one. He was actually on there. Yes, he was. So as you see, got a small one, still got the worm. I am going in for a NightCrawler. And I'm getting one of these big, fat, juicy ones. And I'm going to put him on. So I got him 1. I got him 2. And I'm going to put him on one more time to make sure I got him on there, but he can still wiggle and do his work. And here's the mud I was talking about. You see the mud? Here we go. Big bait, big fish. It even throws a little farther when you got a big old NightCrawler over there. So let's see what happens. Again. Dragonfly. There you go, pulling at it. It may be on there. It might be just a small one. Let's see. Actually, I don't think that's a small one. That is a turtle. Yep, that's who's eating it. Different kind of turtle, okay. Like I said, big bait, big something. So, okay, here we go again. I moved to a different spot. Let's see what's happening over here. Got it out here. There you go. Got him. Yep. Yep, that's one. Yep, they're in the cover over there. You see bigger fish there. Bigger fish on the NightCrawler. Went back, baited up, and this time I have a Wangler on there. Let's see what happens. The worm is not as heavy, so it didn't throw as far, which is expected. Big NightCrawler, more weight, throws further. Smaller worm, doesn't throw as far. Throw it to my right and watch it whip it to the left. Right off the branch. Perfect. Gonna go getting some movement. See the line going straight. He's messing with it. He's messing with it. Maybe he'll take it. He'll take it. It's going, it's going, it's going, and I got him. Again, right there. Look what that rascal pulled out, and I still got some worm left. Look at that. Got him hooked in the corner of the mouth, just perfectly. Won't harm the fish. Catch. That right there is a red ear sunfish. Here we go, getting one. You messing with it. There you go. Line going straight. Put it down again and got it. Okay, I got me a net on the Wangler, and oh, this is just not anyone right here. Yes, sir. Oh, ho, ho. I'm not gonna use a NightCrawler or a Wangler. I'm going dancing with a rascal. I'm going dancing with a rascal. I'm going dancing, dancing, dancing with a rascal.
Are you like those? Yeah, you brought them all the way.
Now this weighs a little bit more. The one was a little bit bigger than the one I got out from the Wanglers. Weighs a little bit more. I don't know if y'all can see that big old bass right there. But hoppy golly dog. Maybe that's the one that broke my line. So here we go. Let's do it again. Back off, perfect spot. Just seeing my line twitch. This big bass still swimming around under there. There you go, there you go, and got me one. He was smally, but you know, hey, we got one. Small fish catching skills. Oops. Maybe that'll do it right in the weed there. Let's see. I see the line going straight. There you go. I got something. I think I got a small one here. That's what that is. Oh, I lost him. I was trying to avoid the bass. I'm not skipping. He got it. Shelby has him. Pull him on out. This might be a personal best for Shelby. So we can weigh him. Look at the top of the bag. That's a nice one there. We'll try to get him weighed and get him back in. See if we can get it.
Daddy.
So you can see that's a 2-pound bass. So now Shelby go be the conservationist and release him back into the water. Let's show him how we do it, Shelby. Okay, stick him down there, back and forth. Get him in there, son. There you go. Get him in there. Let him go. Let him go. Put him back in there. Now let him go. He ready to go. He got it. He's off. He's healthy. He's splashed. Perfect. So, that's it for us for today. Thank you for joining in. It's summertime. It's hot. People just beginning to get out of COVID. A lot of people are taking to fishing. When you're out there, if it's your first time, you're not really familiar with going fishing, you're trying to get into it, get your fishing reel. Don't have to be expensive line. Fishing for bluegill, hooks, size 8, size 6. You know, sometimes you can even go to a size 10. I prefer Eagle Claw. Different hooks, different brands. Small weights because you don't want to scatter the fish. They do be skitty. They'll break away. Too much lead in the water with your bluegills. And when you're fishing with young anglers, the little anglers, just remember, it's not the size of the fish that matter. It's the fact that they caught a fish. And in all times, if you're not collecting fish and catching fish to eat, throw them back. Preserve the fish, take care of it so they can grow, produce other fish, so we can keep the fish cycle going and have more fish for the future as our little anglers come up. And I recommend it anyone, whether you're at a catch and release lake or not, when you catch a bass, release it, let it grow, produce other big basses for good action later on down the road for those that come behind. This is Zoe with L.O.S. Fishing Crew. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, please subscribe, like us,